When it comes to the age-old debate of dogs versus cats, one question rises above the rest. Which one is smarter? This comparison has intrigued animal lovers, scientists, and pet owners for centuries. The truth, however, is far more nuanced than simply declaring one species more intelligent than the other. Intelligence is a multifaceted concept, and both dogs and cats exhibit their own unique forms of cleverness shaped by millions of years of evolution alongside humans and within their natural environments. To begin unraveling the mystery of canine and feline intelligence, it's important to understand what we mean by smart. In humans, intelligence is often measured by problem-solving abilities, memory, social skills, adaptability, and the capacity to learn new information. For animals, these same criteria can be applied, though the methods of assessment differ and are influenced by the animal's natural instincts, history, and relationship with humans. Dogs have lived with humans for at least 15,000 years, possibly much longer. Through selective breeding, humans have shaped dogs into a vast array of breeds, each with its own specialized skills and traits. Dogs have been bred to herd sheep, hunt game, guard property, and provide companionship. This history of domestication has led to the development of several forms of intelligence in dogs, particularly those related to social interaction, communication, and trainability. One of the most commonly cited measures of intelligence in dogs is their ability to understand and respond to human commands. Research has shown that the average dog can learn about 165 words, signs, and signals. The most intelligent breeds, such as border collies, poodles, and German shepherds, can learn upwards of 250 words or more. Some exceptional dogs, like Chaser the border collie, have been documented recognizing more than 1,000 words and the names of hundreds of toys. Dogs excel at reading human body language and facial expressions, and they often anticipate their owner's needs or emotions. This form of social intelligence, sometimes called emotional intelligence, is a product of their close relationship with humans and the evolutionary advantages of cooperation. Another aspect of canine intelligence lies in their ability to solve problems and adapt to new situations. Dogs demonstrate impressive memory skills and can remember complex routes, routines, and locations of objects. Working dogs, such as guide dogs and police dogs, must often make independent decisions in unpredictable environments. Herding breeds, for example, must assess the movements of livestock and adjust their own actions accordingly, often with little direct instruction from humans. This blend of instinct, learning, and adaptability showcases a high degree of cognitive flexibility. Cats, on the other hand, have a very different evolutionary history. Domestic cats are descendants of solitary hunters, the African wildcat. While cats have lived alongside humans for thousands of years, their domestication has been less intense and less directed than that of dogs. Cats have largely retained their independence and self-reliance, qualities that play a significant role in their intelligence. Unlike dogs, cats are not typically bred for specialized jobs or tasks. Their intelligence manifests in ways that reflect their solitary and predatory ancestry. Cats are masters of stealth, agility, and observation. They are skilled problem solvers, particularly when food is involved. Studies have shown that cats can learn to manipulate objects, open doors, and even operate complex mechanisms like latches or levers. Their ability to navigate their environment, remember hiding spots, and use trial and error to achieve goals demonstrates a form of intelligence that is both practical and adaptive. Memory is another area where cats shine. Cats possess both short-term and long-term memory, and they can remember the layout of their territory, the locations of food and water sources, and the routines of their human companions. This memory aids in their survival, as it allows them to avoid dangers, locate resources, and develop strategies for hunting or play. While cats may not respond to human commands as eagerly as dogs, this does not necessarily indicate a lack of intelligence. In fact, research suggests that cats are fully capable of learning commands and tricks, but they often choose not to participate. This independence is a hallmark of feline intelligence. A cat's decision to comply or ignore a command is often based on its own assessment of the situation, motivation, or interest. Some scientists argue that this selective responsiveness is a sign of higher cognitive processing, rather than stubbornness or lack of understanding. Social intelligence is another domain where differences between dogs and cats become apparent. Dogs are naturally pack animals, thriving in social groups and hierarchies. Their ability to communicate with humans and other dogs, read social cues, and work collaboratively is highly developed. Cats, by contrast, are more solitary by nature. However, domestic cats are not without social skills. In multi-cat households, cats establish complex social hierarchies, form alliances, and even develop unique ways of communicating with one another and with humans. Cats have a wide range of vocalizations, body language, and behaviors they use to interact with their environment and those around them. When it comes to trainability, dogs generally have the edge. Their eagerness to please, desire for social approval, and ability to focus on tasks make them highly trainable. Dogs excel at obedience, agility, and service work. This trainability is often conflated with intelligence, but it is important to recognize that willingness to follow commands and learn tricks is only one type of intelligence. Cats, while less overtly trainable, are capable of learning through observation and experience. They often teach themselves new behaviors to achieve desired outcomes. For example, a cat may learn to open a cabinet to access food or figure out how to use a puzzle feeder to get treats. Some cats can be trained using positive reinforcement, such as clicker training, to perform tricks, walk on a leash, or respond to their name. The key difference lies in motivation. Cats are more likely to engage in training when there is a clear benefit for them, such as food or play. Problem solving is another area where both dogs and cats demonstrate intelligence, but in different ways. Dogs often approach problems with a social mindset, seeking guidance or assistance from humans when faced with a challenge. This collaborative problem solving reflects their social nature and reliance on humans as partners. Cats, on the other hand, are more likely to persist independently, using trial and error or observation to find solutions. Their approach is often more cautious and methodical, reflecting their predatory instincts and the need for stealth and precision in the wild. Scientific studies have attempted to compare the cognitive abilities of dogs and cats, but results are often inconclusive or biased by the design of the tests. Many intelligence tests are based on obedience, memory, or responsiveness to human cues, which naturally favor dogs. When tests are designed to assess skills that align with feline instincts, such as spatial memory or object manipulation, cats perform just as well or better than dogs. Brain structure also offers some clues about the intelligence of dogs and cats. Recent research has shown that dogs have more neurons in their cerebral cortex, the part of the brain associated with thinking, planning, and complex behaviors, than cats. One study found that dogs have about 530 million cortical neurons, compared to cats' 250 million. For comparison, humans have about 16 billion. While a higher number of neurons is generally associated with greater cognitive abilities, it is not the sole determinant of intelligence. The organization, connectivity, and usage of those neurons also play significant roles. Another fascinating aspect of animal intelligence is the ability to experience and express emotions. Both dogs and cats are capable of forming strong bonds with humans and other animals, experiencing joy, fear, affection, and sometimes even jealousy. Dogs are often more demonstrative in their expressions of love and loyalty, seeking physical closeness and attention. Cats, while often more reserved, show affection in subtler ways, purring, rubbing against their humans, or bringing gifts, such as a favorite toy or even a captured insect. The intelligence of dogs and cats is also shaped by their sensory abilities. Dogs have an extraordinary sense of smell, with up to 300 million olfactory receptors in their noses, compared to about 6 million in humans. This incredible sense allows dogs to detect diseases, find missing persons, and identify substances at minute concentrations. Their hearing is also highly developed, enabling them to detect frequencies beyond the range of human hearing. These sensory abilities contribute to a specialized form of intelligence, one that is tailored to their unique roles in nature and society. Cats, too, possess remarkable sensory skills. Their night vision is superior to that of humans and dogs, allowing them to hunt and navigate in low-light conditions. Their whiskers are highly sensitive, providing detailed information about their surroundings and helping them detect changes in air currents or the presence of objects in the dark. Cats' acute hearing and sense of smell also play crucial roles in their daily lives. So, when we ask, which is smarter, dogs or cats? The answer depends on how we define and measure intelligence. Dogs excel in social intelligence, communication, and trainability, making them ideal companions for tasks that require cooperation and responsiveness. Their ability to learn commands, perform complex tasks, and work alongside humans is unmatched in the animal kingdom. Cats, meanwhile, demonstrate intelligence through independence, adaptability, and problem-solving skills. Their keen senses, memory, and self-sufficiency allow them to thrive in a wide range of environments, from the wild to the modern home. Their intelligence is often more subtle, manifesting in creative solutions to challenges, resourcefulness, and the ability to navigate complex social dynamics within multi-cat households. Ultimately, both dogs and cats are intelligent in their own right, each possessing cognitive abilities that reflect their evolutionary history, natural instincts, and relationships with humans. The debate over which is smarter may never be settled, because intelligence is not a single, uniform trait. Instead, it is a tapestry of abilities, talents, and adaptations that allow animals to survive, thrive, and connect with the world around them. For pet owners, the intelligence of their furry companions is evident in countless everyday moments. A dog's joyful greeting at the door, a cat's clever escape from a closed room, the way a pet learns routines, solves problems, or seeks comfort and affection. These behaviors are testaments to the remarkable minds of both species, and a reminder that intelligence comes in many forms. Whether you prefer the loyal companionship of a dog or the independent charm of a cat, both animals offer rich, complex relationships and endless opportunities for learning, growth, and connection. Rather than seeking a winner in the intelligence contest, perhaps the most meaningful conclusion is to appreciate and celebrate the unique gifts that dogs and cats bring into our lives, enriching our homes and hearts in ways that go far beyond simple measures of smarts.